A winner yet to be decided in this second round fixture between Washington and Arkansas. And that means to extra time we go. Golden goal rules apply as we're back inside Klockner Stadium alongside Patty Foss, Jake Griffith. Glad to have you with us. For Washington, it's the second time now in the last 3 matches they've played that they have gone over 90 minutes. You have to start thinking these Huskies' legs might be a bit tired.
Well, not only that, they played a lot of soccer, but also a cross-country trip and a lot to ask of the team. Though you would have to say they were the better team, certainly in the final half hour, and did not show signs of letting up. Now, both of these teams didn't really commit a ton of numbers forward, and they both were very happy in sitting a bit deeper and not allowing the opponent to get in behind. As we head to overtime, you would expect more of the same. Can either side, though, create maybe an individual moment of brilliance, a set piece to find that winner and poke their team through the next round?
We saw some of those individual moments of brilliance in the first half from the stars of Arkansas, especially from Kennedy Ball and Bella Field. In the second half, that script completely flipped. And over those final 15 minutes, as we saw Washington move Samia Shell to that left-hand side, that's when things really opened up.
Well, it is, and they found some space in midfield. They started to play through those central midfielders. It was Avery Wynn was inserted into that trio and brought something to the game, and they found good pockets of space and able to get Shell in behind. And so if you're Nicole Van Dyke, can you see more of that? Can you build through the midfield, find a pass or two in combination, and then spring some of those pacey forwards in behind?
10 minutes go on the clock. Huskies and Razorbacks winner heading to the third round of the NCAA tournament. Both these coaches, Colby Hale, Nicole Van Dyke, they acknowledged coming into this fixture, nothing was going to come easy. It was going to be a hard-fought 90 minutes. Both of them said to us that they were prepared to even play beyond 90 minutes. And that they will do on this chilly Thursday. Dustin Thorne has both teams ready to go. There is the whistle from our center referee. Play underway, 10 minutes on the clock. Suliafu able to loft that one ahead. Now Branson probing forward, trying to win that ball back and could not. Here comes Arkansas. Takes a deflection off the top of the head of a defender. Tuul was trying to step inside, had her pocket picked, and now here comes Eichenberger. Shaking past the defender in Natalie Wagner, who's whistled for a foul. This sets Washington up with a free kick. Shading over toward this near touchline as Minty will take it. Driven long toward goal, leaping for it in a crowd is Keegan Smith. Smith using all 5'11" of that frame, going up for that. Very brave play for Arkansas's netminder. Now here's Bella Field. Trying a combination play, looking to work it back to Kennedy Ball, and instead Washington will thump it back down. Haven't seen Arkansas do much of this, be content to play out of their own end of things. That is one thing that Colby Hale acknowledged, that the front four, the way Washington can press when they choose, they are very fearsome. Bit of a gamble. Here's Matei. Slides it ahead, finding Wynn. Now Wynn on the turn. Trying to connect out wide with Shell, who has rotated back around to that right-hand side. Now Shell with it. Trying to find Loud on the give and go. Loud is tripped up, and this will be a free kick.
Well, Maya Loud does really well in stepping up from that right back spot just to get a little bit of a poke, put her body in between the ball and the defender and win a chance. Really, this is another quality set piece opportunity, a really dangerous spot for that left foot of Samia Shell.
Well within striking distance here for Shell and the Huskies. There's one free kick goal, though, in 2025 for Nicole Van Dyke's team. Shell lofts it, headed wide. Minty tries to cross, initially blocked, able to corral the ball back in. Now does get that cross off, and a flubbed clearance there from Bella Field will set Washington up with a corner.
It's a dangerous ball in there from Anna Menti, and just ends up being a bit awkward for the center forward, Bella Field, in her own 6-yard box. Pokes it out for a corner, and again, set pieces, all the more important here in Golden Goal overtime. So many Washington shirts inside that 6-yard box. Can they get a quality service right on top of the goalkeeper and find a chance on frame?
It'll be Shell. Whips this high arching field, able to head it away. Fired out of play. Arkansas will have a throw. Almost halfway done here in this 10-minute period. Huskies back on the attack as it's whipped forward toward Branson. Trying to find a teammate in Buck, and does. Buck taken down, and this is another whistle for a free kick, and now a card, adding insult to injury for Arkansas.
Well, it's another one for persistent infringement. We've seen now 3 or 4 fouls from Arkansas across that defensive third there for the Razorbacks. This one from Mackenzie Mullum just gets overzealous and certainly takes Alex Buck down. This is the same spot we saw from the other side now for Washington. Can they get a little bit of a more quality service into the box, see if you can get in behind that Arkansas back line for a chance on frame?
Nora Matei hovers over it. The angle good on this free kick for the Huskies. Matei came on late in the second half due to injury. Dustin Thorne sorting out some pushing and shoving at the top of the 18. Matei whips it out wide over the head of Eichenberger and out of play. Washington has most definitely been the aggressor in this extra time period. That trend continuing from the end of regulation that we saw. The Huskies really asking all the questions of this Arkansas defense. Now more collision, bodies flying all around now, and we have a whistle again from Dustin Thorne.
Well, again, it's a yellow card for persistent infringement, though. I'm not sure what he's counting about on this one. I think Dustin Thorne just likes the count for the yellow card. It's an overzealous play, certainly from Alex Buck, and could certainly be a yellow card for a late challenge, but I'm not really quite sure where the counting is coming from for our center referee.
We went 75 minutes with no cards, and since then, there have been 5 handed out. Keegan Smith puts the right foot into it, driven all the way down. Matei catches it with the head. And now the Huskies put back on their heels for a moment as Arkansas will have really their first opportunity in the attacking half in this extra time period. Berman's cross blocked out, stays in play, and Washington will hack it out for an Arkansas throw in. Tossed ahead, it's ball now. Ball tight along the end line. Able to peel this one back. Now Malum trying to drive her way in, knocked out of play, and it's a corner for Arkansas.
Well, Malum does well in the corner here with Wynn, and I'm not so sure, but nonetheless, wins the corner. A really quality chance here again on a set piece here deep in first overtime.
Ball drives it centrally, falls out wide, cleared away from goal. Ball trying to connect again on the edge of the 18 with a teammate. Tu'ua cuts the clearance out. Wynn comes up with it though. There have been times, a handful of them, as this contest has gotten late in regulation, in this extra time period, that Washington has had opportunities to break out on counters. They've just been too slow at times to recognize where the openings are. It's created some frustrating moments for the Huskies on the attack, and now Arkansas will have a throw in of their own. Mackenzie Malum backing up, looking for the long throw in toward this final third. Didn't have many windows there. Now ball, initial cross deflected by the defender. So let that hit the corner flag, and it's a throw in, not a corner. Eichenberger able to clear it away, and now here is Alex Buck, an opportunity. Off to the races is Alex Buck. Buck stops. Buck back inside, it's Buck! Washington wins!
Well, if Washington was going to find a goal, it was almost certainly going to come through the feet of Alex Buck, and it was almost certainly going to come through an individual moment of brilliance. She does so well. She cuts once, cuts back to her favorite right foot, and pummels one past Keegan Smith in the end. Says, no more. We're going to the round of 16.
Number 15, Alex Buck.
You knew it had to be her. Her 6th goal in her last 8 appearances. None more important for the sophomore out of Washington State. Alex Buck has sent the Huskies to the 3rd round for the first time since 2020-2021. In what has been such a difficult last few weeks for this Huskies program, they continue to find a way, persevere, and come out the other side.
Well, they do, and quite frankly, the Washington women's soccer team has to be the best story in sports right now. They continue to find a way through, in the face of unspeakable adversity, to win games, to win championships, to advance to places that we haven't seen them in decades. And now with the opportunity to go even deeper into the NCAA tournament, thanks to that woman, Alex Buck, and a moment of absolute brilliance in getting in behind Arkansas and finding the game's only goal. For long portions of this game, Arkansas was the better team. Washington was able to absorb that pressure, to bend and not break, and to pick their moment. And when their moment came, Alex Buck took it with authority, and we will see them again on Sunday.
Nicole Van Dyke, her message at the start of the tournament, level up, outdo what last year's team did. This Huskies bunch has done that. Washington are moving on to the third round. They await the winner of Virginia and Penn State. A 1-0 victory, golden goal fashion for Alex Buck.